Good morning, Tri-City. I'm Martin. The beginning of the year is a time where multiple school clubs are formed, from community service projects to gazing at the stars. Each club has something for you.
Despite the COVID-19 restrictions, Tri-City still offers a variety of new and interesting clubs this year. From Rashani to Orchestra, there is something for everyone.
What I love about this club is that it wasn't even my idea. It was actually a senior who approached me and asked if I would be the moderator or the faculty assigned to the science club. Of course I had to say yes. It has to do with just looking at science, the fun aspects of science, how God created science, and it's a no pressure science experiment, science fun kind of club. The goal is to have students that want to just have fun and take what they're learning in the classroom and just applying it to our club, doing different experiments and just enjoying different sciences.
So this club is going to be about just bringing people together and just sharing our instrumental talents and just working together as a team.
For our competitions, I'm going to be in charge of that. As of right now, because of COVID restrictions, we're trying to talk to a couple other schools, and we're also looking into volunteer opportunities if we could play for certain events.
I would say the goal of our club is to just teach people how to work in a group, because all of our lives are going to have to involve some group activity, some point or the other, so just teaching people to work well in a group and to improve our musical skills.
My favorite thing about this club, it hasn't started yet, but I'm definitely really excited just to be able to meet more people and just really familiarize yourself with instruments and how an orchestra works.
My favorite thing about this club, even though it hasn't started yet, is probably just going to be how each person is different in their own musical ability, and how putting that together seems and will sound like.
With teamwork and dedication, you can be a part of one of Tri-City's fantastic clubs. No matter your interest, whether it be robotics or debate, you can find a group of people who share your passion. Back to you in the studio.
Hopefully, these amazing clubs will enhance student life on campus this year. 3 weeks ago, a TCCS student tested positive for COVID-19, and those that came in contact with that student had to be quarantined for over a week of school. We had some students share what they did during this expecting time at home.
With being one of the only schools in San Diego to start up again and physically go back to school, Tri-City has seen that as a great accomplishment, but we have had some setbacks. Some students were sent into quarantine last week.
With all my friends gone, it's been pretty quiet. The parking lot's been kind of empty. It's pretty good actually, so I don't have to deal with trying to park with all the cars around. Since most of the seniors are gone, the football practices have been cut short, about an hour a day for 3 days a week.
My experience during quarantine, it was pretty rough. Going back online was kind of rough, and it felt very repetitive, every day. Just wake up, go through the classes for 6 hours, just sitting on the couch, and it kind of sucked, but I'm really happy to be back, and hope I won't have to be quarantined again anytime soon.
My experience of teaching students in quarantine was challenging and fun, and funny at the same time, because most of the classes went smooth and as planned, but I had a couple situations. One, I posted a watercolor assignment from art class into the guitar class, and another morning I meant to get the guitar class, and or the way around, I meant to get the art class, but I loaded up the guitar class, and I'm wondering, where are my students, and I had the wrong class.
Looks like our Tri-City staff has handled everything under control. And back to you guys in the studio.
We sure are glad that this was an isolated instance. When it comes to homework, each teacher has their own policy. Some teachers assign homework over the weekend, while others don't. Is this cruel punishment or beneficial practice? Here is Jess with that story.
A big controversy with teachers is whether or not they decide to assign homework on the weekends. Believe it or not, a lot of the teachers have very different opinions on this topic.
My thoughts on homework on the weekend is for AP, they have to have homework. The content, there's just so much of it that they need to be reading and doing some things outside of class. For my other classes, I don't generally do homework on the weekends, mainly because I know math and English is such a heavy load. You're always gonna have math homework, you're always gonna have English homework. So if I can avoid history homework on the weekends, I try to do that to save you guys time. For students, a lot of them have work, a lot of them have club sports outside of school, and just you need downtime too. So homework on the weekends, sometimes it's necessary for projects, but for the most part, I like to have kid time as well.
I usually assign homework in all my classes on weekends because I look at the weekend kind of similar to the way it would be any other night. So it's not like I put extra homework on for the weekend. I treat Friday and then the same way I would if I saw you Thursday and then I'm going to see you again on Friday. Anytime we have like a break of any kind, that's how I treat it.
Wow, those are great points. Thank you, teachers, for educating our new generation.
No matter what the homework policy is, we love all our teachers. Next up, we have Aaron with our announcements.
Team week starts today, Tri-City. Dress-up days are today, Prince and Princess, tomorrow, Pink or Red, Wednesday, Look-alike, Thursday, Power Duos, Friday, Orange for Bully Awareness, and on Friday, show up to your first period class for the day schedule. Tomorrow is your last day to order Chick-fil-A lunch for Friday.
Thanks, Aaron. Well, Trace.